5 more years pandem. One Guyana. I want you guys to really think about that. Is that what we're seeing right now? Or are we walking into something much darker? Recently, President Irfaan Ali, whether directly or inadvertently, did not invite prominent members of media houses in Guyana. Now, at this press conference, he also limited questioning. Now, I want you guys to take note of this and understand that this here is very, very serious because it shows a lack of transparency and it sets the stage for how information is going to be distributed to the general public of Guyana. And I want you guys to also think that sometimes when you're going through very, very significant changes in a country and society, you don't realize the gravity and the macro influence that it's having on the entire country. And if you know anything about the history of the world, then we know how this movie ends. So, if you think back to 1930s Germany, Hitler was already setting the stage. He was already doing so much, and people were like, nah, this is not what's happening. This can't be happening, like, this is Germany. This is not what's happening. And then before you knew it, freedom of the press was gone, and opposition voices were severely silenced, almost non-existent. And Hitler, he had already tightened his grips, all before the people's eyes. So I want you guys to be very aware that when we're saying 5 more years from them, what we're saying 5 more years too, also, I want you guys to be aware that in distributing information, it must allow the voice of everyone in Guyana to be heard. And through different media outlets, it cannot just be for one selective few, because then that builds a great level of mistrust. And we've already seen so many recommendations on how Guyana needs to improve that. So please, guys, as a country, regardless of which side you're sitting on, take note of these things. Take note of how information is being distributed to us. Take notes of what the standard is. Take notes of what our leaders are doing, whether it's directly, indirectly. Take notes because they affect our lives. Thank you, guys. Let me know what you think.